the more you put stuff in your head, less in the script, and you have a tape recorder which records the half an hour interview. But make it like a story when you ask the questions, even at home, when you do this at home, like, so what did you have for dinner today or lunch today? Start with that. Is this what you have every day? Oh, that sounds pretty healthy.
Or think about something in their cabinets. Oh, you have this, you have such and such in your cabinets. Or, when you go into the kitchen, what do you think about? When you go looking for a snack, when you get hungry, what do you typically do?
I'm working on a project for PepsiCo, which is focused on baby boomer consumption and purchasing patterns, and in particular how those change when kids leave the home, so as parents become empty nesters. A big part of our project is based on ethnographic research that we're going to be doing, both actually shopping in grocery stores with people and following along as they're putting things in their cart and talking to them about why they're making those choices, as well as in-home interviews with people, getting into a little bit more of the specifics of how and why their lifestyles have changed during this period. And so in today's meeting, we were reviewing the interview screeners that we've been working on with Nathan and Ravi to get their guidance on thoughts on how those can be the most effective tools for us. And it's been a great opportunity to work with the faculty. We meet with Nathan and Ravi once a week, in addition to some team meetings that we have other times throughout the week. And they're always available for us as a resource via email, or they're right in the building if we need them. But they've been great in being a source of direction and sort of inspiration and providing guidance, but without telling us exactly what we need to be doing, or we have a lot of flexibility, but they've provided a great guidance. So far, I think the most fun has just been the excitement of working on a topic that hasn't really been explored before. Nathan and Ravi told us we're going to be the experts on this for a couple months at least until someone comes along and knows more, but no one's really digging into this question right now in any sort of way that's public, and so it's really exciting and fun to be working on this challenge that doesn't have an existing answer.
In the beginning of the project, to kick things off, we did a lot of academic research, and this was reading a lot of different articles and really just trying to dig down into some quantitative data. The next step after that was trying to leverage a lot of these ideas that we saw in the articles and in papers and really see them on the street. So this is when we went to the grocery stores and really just started talking to people as they were doing their shopping. We've taken it one step further now and have started to go into people's homes with them and really just sit down and chat with them for a bit about the changes in their lifestyles as well as their shopping habits and how things are working out now that their kids have left the house. The general flow of these interviews starts with some general background information to get an idea of just who we're talking with, and a lot of this involves their careers, the number of kids they have, where their kids are, just to get a sense of where they are in their life. After that, we move a little bit further into their lifestyle changes and in terms of the free time that they have, things they're doing with that free time, and really just trying to get an understanding of the before and after of when their children have left the house. After that, we dive deeper into their actual shopping habits and really look into why they're buying certain things and why they're consuming others. And a lot of this has changed and a lot of it has not. So it's really interesting to see where those changes take place. What brands people are buying aren't necessarily important at this point, but it's why they're buying those certain brands. So, is the brand healthier? Is it because of the price? Is it because of the packaging or the advertising? Those are the things that really matter for us right now. And in the later stages of the project, we'll take a more direct approach and really apply these higher level kind of white paper lessons that we're learning and apply them to PepsiCo. Project's going great. We're definitely making progress. We're preparing our midterm presentation right now that we'll give once we get back from break at the end of March. And this has some high-level insights that we've learned and things that we wanted to explore a little bit deeper as we move into the later phases of our interviews.
Tomorrow we're presenting our project at PepsiCo's headquarters in Purchase. So today we're just really working with one of our faculty advisors to refine the presentation and to make sure that we can convey all of the key insights that we've worked on over this semester. One of the big challenges was kind of compiling all of the information that we had. Typically just one to two people participated in each interview, so we all kind of had different perspectives, we'd all talk to different types of people. So kind of bringing that all together and trying to understand where there were findings that kind of clustered together. And that's kind of how we decided what our key insights should be. After we'd identified those key insights, Then it was kind of determining how we were going to communicate that, and then tying recommendations to them. I think it's good that we have 3 second years and 3 first years, so I think that's kind of added a little diversity. We have, kind of consulting. I worked in CPG, so I worked in the same industry. We have 2 people with communications backgrounds, which is really helpful. We actually have someone who comes more from finance, so I think that diversity has been really important too. I think it's a great experience because it's so different from everything that we're doing in classes. It's much more like what will be happening in the real world, and most of us have worked for at least a few years. So we have some experience with that, but it's kind of an opportunity to continue that while you're in school versus going to class and working on group projects and handing in papers. This is more the way it would be in the real world. All right. I'm going to make it through the slide eventually. Okay, so in this empty nest stage, parents